Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this video. And today's video will be comparing goose farming and the other one, which is very common and practiced by many farmers, that is chicken farming or poultry, because majority of the farmers, they prefer chicken to other types of birds. And if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, and our subscribers, we want to continue thanking you for your support. So this video, we are going to look at the advantages or the main reasons as to why I myself, having been a chicken farmer, or having kept chickens for a long period of time before I discovered the other types of birds, why it has always been profitable to keep goose as compared to chickens. The first thing we are going to compare is, of course, the cost of raising these birds. As you know, as I have emphasized in different videos, is that the goose are primarily herbivores. You can see them there feeding on the grass. Today it's a very rainy day. And when you compare them with the chickens, which of course are going to need commercial feeds, then you can see that the cost of producing a goose is far much lower than the cost of producing chickens. The other one is when you compare the chickens or the chicks and the gooselings mortality rate. You find that if you are a keen goose farmer, then you might find that even if you have 20 or 30 gooselings from a day one when they are hatched, then they can survive all of them 100%. Because I've realized that the gooselings have a very low mortality rate, and they tend to survive as you compare to chicks, which are very sensitive. A slight increase in temperature can kill them. When the temperature goes too low, it can kill them. There are various viral diseases that can attack them and kill them even before they are 1 month old. The other one is, of course, on the issue of the cost. A mature goose normally goes for 3,000 shillings, from 2,500 to 3,000 shillings. Even in some other areas, it goes for 3,500. A mature hen or even a cock cannot go beyond 1,500, sometimes 800, sometimes 1,000, depending on where you are located. So normally you'd see that the goose, when you are farming them, you target the middle class. The chicken are not the case, because the people who are willing to pay a lot of money for chickens are not very many. The other difference between the two, of course, is on the issue of when you compare the types of the feeds, or when you look at the incidences of diseases. The disease incidences in a goose is very low. In fact, you can even go for 1 or 2 to 3 years without ever finding one of your goose being very sick. The same thing cannot be said about chicken. They are very vulnerable to various diseases. Some of them they cause a lot of mortality if they invade your flock. But the same thing doesn't normally occur in geese, and therefore, in summary, you can clearly see that it is very much easier. It is very much in order even for a beginner, for a farmer who is beginning this goose farming, to begin with the goose as compared with the chickens.